video too. So the video kicked off on me, but I'll still edit that one too. But anyway, I'm doing my fancy makeup look than what I usually do. And yeah, this is a little bit more foundation that I would before than the everyday makeup look that I do. But I will do a video on tomorrow. I will do a my everyday makeup look if I have time tomorrow. But I will do a video on showing you what my usually everyday makeup look is. And this foundation that gives me more coverage than I would before to do when I do every day. That's why I call this my fancy makeup look, because it gives me more coverage than what I would before for every day. That's why I call it my fancy makeup look, because it gives me more coverage than I would before. Make sure the next blending go right there. What was left on the brush? My jawline. Like I said, this is the fancy makeup look I do that I don't do every day. Now the eye makeup, I usually go with my everyday makeup look. I'm always going a lot on the eyes too. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this makeup sponge, and when I do, sometimes is I just dab it to blend it in a little bit. I don't really know what this does. I think it just blends it in a little bit more. But I have done this with my everyday makeup look too. Because like I said, this makeup look this foundation look I'm doing is not my everyday makeup. This foundation here gives me a lot more coverage than I would before on an everyday basis. But with my everyday makeup, like I said, I'll do a video on that. Okay, that's done. I'm gonna go in with my Van palette again. I'm going to take a small brush like this. Let me just kind of got some. I'm going to take a brush like this and contour my cheeks. And I probably will take whatever makeup's left on my foundation brush and cover it up a bit. Okay. There we go. That's good enough. I'm going to take my foundation brush out, dab a little bit. And I'm definitely going to do a little bit of bronzer too, because I don't really want, But yeah, I'm going to brush you on the nose. And yeah. Oh, so sorry. Bronzer look. Take this brush here. Going with a little bit darker shade today. And this is the e.l.f. brand. I think I already told y'all that this is the e.l.f. brand. And I really do like it. So, yeah. Bronzer white. Now I'm going to do like my jawline here. Like, yeah, I got my foundation brush in my hand. I'm going to do my temple. There we go. Turning on. Beyond that out. And blend out a little. Okay, that's done. And now what I'm going to do is do a little bit this here. Underneath the eye. Right here. Here. There we go. And now use next is blush. But I'm not used to this. I mean, I'm used to this fancy makeup look, but I'm used to my quick, easy, everyday makeup look. I think I might use this one today. I never used to get this blush color before. Put it on my cheeks. There we go. What was that on the nose? Nose kind of rosy. Take your foundation brush again. Kind of blend it out because I feel like when I do this, it feels like it comes. I mean, sometimes you can't get real much on your blush. So, there we go. Make sure one. And now I have highlighter that I'm going to use. Oh, and this is the e.l.f. brand too, which I love. Yeah, everything in the e.l.f. brand that I've tried has always been good. So, yeah. Like I said in the first one, the people who created the e.l.f. brand makeup, they did a good job. I'm going to put this up. Give me 1 second. And now, since I don't use this is not the e.l.f. brand highlighter, but I don't use this very often, and the only time I will use this is when I'm doing this fancy makeup look. So yeah, I'm going to take my fan brush here. I think I'm going to use this one here. To me, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to get myself kind of a sparkly